Hi, this is Tara for HealingCrystals.com, and this is the Zodiac Crystal card reading for the week of I was going to start with the wrong day. It's September 25th through October 2nd. It's not October yet, but it will be by the end of next week. So, I've got a little bit of a head cold, so I'm a little out there. But anyway, let's see what the cards have to tell us for the coming week. The first card that we draw that always represents who we're going to be, the kind of energy we're going to be putting out there into the world for the week. And one of my favorite subjects, this card is the card of love, and it is for Pisces. And Pisces is the sign that ends the zodiac, and it ends it on kind of an introspective and an emotional energy, and that's what Pisces is all about. You know, Pisces is the sign of dreamers, and you know, Pisces is very in touch with their emotions. They're very intuitive, very in touch with all of the energies that are around us. I think what this card is trying to tell us, you know what, this is a good time, as you know, the seasons have just changed, and you know, we're all kind of in that phase where we're starting to see things in a new way. And this is a good time to kind of think about, what do you really love? What really matters to you? And this is kind of a theme we've been talking about. You know, last week all the cards were luck. So, you know, I think we were talking about what it takes to be lucky. You know, I think everything begins and ends with love. And that's what, you know, all emotions, everything kind of stems from there. And as long as you're acting and living your life from that place, then you're always feeling happy and always feeling content and fulfilled. So if there's things in your life now that aren't making you feel like, if you get up in the morning and you don't love whatever it is that you're going to do next, okay, let's face it, every day we don't always love having to get into traffic and go to work and whatever else it is that we have to deal with. But it's an overall, if there's something in your life that just isn't making you feel that sense of love and fulfillment, now's a good time to look at how you can change that energy, because you're the only one who can. The situation isn't going to change itself. The energy is not going to change itself, but you have that power. And part of that power comes, a good part of that power comes from your dreams. It comes from your emotions. It comes from your mental state. So approach it from a positive, you know what, this is how I want to feel about this. How can I change it so that I feel that way? That's the kind of energy that Pisces can help you bring into a situation. There was something else I wanted to say about Pisces and it went out of my head. Maybe it'll come back to me in a few minutes. Anyway, so the first card is the Pisces love card. That's the energy that you're going to be putting out there this week. The next card represents our greatest strength and our greatest challenge for the week, and that's going to be the Virgo transition card. Oh, the crystal here, by the way. The crystal is Amazonite. I love Amazonite for like personal strength. And strength that comes from the heart. You know, what matters to you, and you know, the heart is like, with your chakras, the heart is the center of it all, that connects everything. It's the same way in your life. The heart connects you to everything. So that's why it's a really good crystal to use that strength and approach everything from that strength, and see how that just makes your life, you know, as good as it can be. So anyway, so that was Amazonite. Now we're going to go back to the card of transition, Virgo transition. The crystal represented here is the white jade. Obviously, we just moved out of Virgo energy. We do still have some Virgo energy hanging around. That was what I wanted to talk about with the Pisces, is the mental. Mercury is still in Virgo, and it's going to be there for another couple of weeks. It's had a very extended stay in Virgo because of the retrograde. Mercury in Virgo is, you know, and Mercury, of course, affects our mental state. It affects how we accept, how we receive and send out information. So in Virgo, it's very critical. It's it can be a little nitpicky. not as accepting, more seeking perfection rather than accepting things as they are. And that can be difficult energy to work with, especially when you're trying to bring in the energy of love. Because love is, it doesn't see all those flaws, or if it does see the flaws, when it does see the flaws, in fact, love should see the flaws, it accepts them. And it loves that part of it as well. So when you're working with the energies and you're thinking about the energy of transitioning, several of the planets, obviously the Sun and Jupiter as well, have moved into Libra. It's a more balanced, a more forgiving energy, okay, than Virgo energy is. Mercury is still there. So you still may find yourself thinking kind of more, looking at, seeing things with a more critical eye, if you will, and kind of seeing the little details and wondering how you can make all of those, work. As you're doing that, use the energy of love. When you see something that maybe you don't love, look at the details of it and say, okay, what subtle adjustments could I make to make that, to make me feel more loving about it? Everything in life, everything in your life, it comes from your viewpoint, okay? So remember, it's how you see things that's going to make the difference. And that's how this energy can work for you, okay? The Pisces, the love, and the Virgo transition, it's all about how you're going to see things. Now, that's how the energy can work for you. How it can work against you is if you refuse to adjust. If you just sit back and say, you know what? And you have a choice. You absolutely have that ability to just say, you know what, I'm going to accept it as it is. I don't like it. It doesn't work for me. That's fine. I'll just keep doing it, or I'll walk away from it. That's not the best use of the energy, okay? You always have the power to walk away from anything, or to leave it behind and to move on, and sometimes that's what you have to do. But I think using the Virgo energy, especially with Mercury, is a really positive influence for looking at things in more detail and finding those things that are meaningful to you before you just decide, you know what, this isn't right for me. Okay? It's always better to find a way for things to work in a positive manner for you and for everybody and in every situation, rather than just walking away. And then the last card that we draw, that represents the surprise that the universe has for us. And that card is going to be the Gemini energy, and it's also another transition card. I like that we brought some air energy in here, because we've got water energy and we've got earth energy, and those go together very well. Water nurtures earth, and earth can absorb water. So those are really nice energies that can work together. And when earth absorbs water, it makes good use of it. What does it do? It grows things. That's how you want to work with the energies. You want to absorb what you can and make something grow out of it. Not let it die. That's not a good use of the energy. So bringing the air energy in is really good, because what air energy could do, the Gemini energy, can help you to send that out. Now, you're looking at the things, what you love, what you don't love. You're deciding how you can change your viewpoint and how you feel and what you can find that can make it more positive. And now you've got the air energy that can put that into effect. And the crystal represented here is snowflake obsidian. Snowflake obsidian is a very positive energy, especially when you're dealing with a difficult situation, something that, at first glance looks like it's a negative. Snowflake obsidian can help you see the positives. It can help you see the reasons in why you're going through this difficult phase, and then help you to start adjusting to the positives, because whenever there's change, no matter what it is, it could be a change of the weather. It's raining outside. That could, make it a bad day for you, but we need the rain. So there's what the Gemini energy will do for you, and how it's going to benefit you, is it helps you to let the flow of energy mentally go through your mind and then send it out there so that you can make those changes. Whether it's a change within yourself, whether it's a change in the situation, it can help you to start put into action the decisions that you make using the love energy and the transition area energy, and then just start doing practical things. And it all starts in your mind. So that's why you don't necessarily need more air energy. You don't need fire energy that's going to create something. With the air energy, the Gemini energy, and Gemini is very decisive, very Gemini changes it's changeable. But it's also very what's the word that I'm looking for? Gemini studies a situation and really comes to a conclusion, and then is able to act on that conclusion. So that's why this is really good energy to help you enact positive changes in your life that will help you go forward and look at everything from a place of love, because that's what it's all about. Don't forget to check out our weekly and daily horoscopes on healingcrystals.com, and on our Facebook page. You'll have a magical, happy, and a powerful week. Thanks.